Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. This is Nayanda back again to give you your message for the month of September. Anyways, this is going to be a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please make sure that you are checking your other placements for a fuller message. If this message does not apply, please let it fly, my darling. Do not force anything to fit if it does not fit, okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information on how to do so. Oh, I have a booking website. That's down below. Period. ¿Qué más te iba a decir? Ajá, don't forget to like and all that jazz. Subscribe. Let's go ahead and get your message started, Cancer. Sorry, my mouth is really dry. Okay. All right, so I almost turned the camera off. Okay, what message do we have for Cancer placements for the month of September? I'm hearing my Sharona. I was also hearing something about Hansel and Gretel. So you could be following like a breadcrumb trail, or somebody could have been breadcrumbing you, Cancer. You could be breadcrumbing somebody. Something about that. You feel like somebody's trying to sacrifice you to the wolves, because Hansel and Gretel, like, the witch was trying to get them and entice them. So somebody could be trying to entice you by being very sweet, Cancer, like being very sweet and compassionate and showing you everything you want to see, because they want to devour you, Cancer. And it doesn't look like it's in a good way. It doesn't look like it's in a good way. It looks like it's in the bad way. Maybe you could feel like somebody like breadcrumbed you and then kind of left you high and dry as well. I'm also kind of getting that. Some of you guys could be really upset about it as well. Yeah, some of you guys could be really upset about it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there. You could feel really exposed by this situation. Maybe you thought it was gonna go somewhere else, or you thought it was something that it wasn't. And then it turns out like it's not that. I don't know. But something about the situation is gonna give you good luck if you let go of it. Whether that be a person, or whether that be a job, or something like that. It's like something where it's like, another message that I'm getting here, if it's not that, it's that when you learn how to release your shame and just to be your truest self without any sort of, any sort of like masking, or just accepting your individuality and the fullness of who you are without feeling any sort of shame about it, because you are who you are, right? I feel like that's going to lead to a lot of good luck for you. This is a similar message, I think, was to Leo. I'm pretty sure it was to Leo, where it's like, I don't know who it was, but either way, you could check it all out. But what I'm kind of getting is like, maybe you were acting a certain way because you felt like shameful of yourself, or you had some parts of or aspects of your personality that like you didn't feel the most proud of, or like you felt like there was some reason to like hide behind something, or to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, now that you're getting rid of that shame and you're being a lot more like shameless with who you are, and it's like brazen with what you do, it's like you're realizing that stuff works out for you, because it's like you're living in your truth. Your true character is what's shining through. And it's kind of like, maybe in the past you didn't really have a lot of confidence in that character, or you get what I'm saying. I hope that I'm expressing myself well. Sorry. What message do we have for Cancer for the month of September? But yeah, something about you losing all sense of shame and just being who the fuck you are is going to bring in a lot of good luck for you. A lot of good luck. I'm hearing something about a toothache. Something about your teeth. Maybe brushing your teeth better, or maybe you need to brush your teeth when you see this. I don't know. Something about teeth are coming through here. It could also be like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So it's like, if somebody gives you something, just be grateful that they're giving you anything, Cancer. I'm getting that as well. Yeah, you could go from like broke to rich, like overnight. Or maybe you're struggling, you're in a sense of like lack, and then something opens up for you, Cancer, that like is like like a golden grail. This could be coming from somebody kind of wealthy. Somebody could be giving you a gift. Clarity on the poverty card. Woo-hoo. Yeah, for some of you guys, you've been working really, really hard on something. You've been working really, really hard on something, and maybe you're not getting the biggest return back on what it is that you're working on, or maybe you're investing in a business, like you're investing in something and you're spending a lot investing on that. And it's like you're not getting the biggest reward back, but it's like, you know that ultimately it's something that you're passionate about, and that if you do put the work in and you do stay consistent with even the little minute details that might like require a whole lot of attention, that like, I just don't want to fucking do it right now. If you do it right now, you know that in the future you're going to be able to, I'm hearing something about ops, but we'll get to that in a second. You're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because it's like, I went through and I did the uncomfortable shit. Like I did the work that I had to do. I didn't really give a fuck about how I was going to be perceived. Like I was myself and I lived my truth and I said what I had to say. This has to do with your work, Cancer, very specifically. It's like, and just let it be that, because I know that like nothing trumps hard work no matter what's going on. It's like, if I work my ass off and I continue to dedicate myself to my mission or what my calling is, or what you understand my purpose is, it's like eventually that's going to get reciprocated. I'm going to get that back. So it's like, it doesn't matter what the immediate, like if you're starting a business and the business does not like take off right away, you know that if you continue to market, you continue to push yourself, you continue to stay optimistic, you continue to find solutions to what it is, what your problems are, and you don't give up, you know that it's going to end up where it is that you want to be in the future, Cancer. I'm really getting that. And you're going to need to do this in a very shameless way. So it's like, it doesn't mean that you're never going to feel shame or embarrassment when you're doing this, but it means that you're going to, for example, that could be the tedious task, is working past those insecurities. Like, okay, I feel insecure right now, but fuck it, I'm gonna make this happen. You know what I mean? What message do we have for Cancer placements? For September, I apologize. You could exert a lot of energy into something, Cancer, and then give up on it halfway. I'm getting that. And I'm not saying like in a bad way. I mean, like you could realize that you're investing way too much energy in something. You could just say fuck it on the fly. You could be living with a Scorpio here, have Scorpio in your chart. Ooh, somebody could have accused you of a heinous crime, Cancer. I just heard that. We have Gemini energy here. It could be a Gemini. Somebody could have accused you of like something really dark. I'm not going to tell you what I heard, but like something really dark. I'm hearing burning down the house. I don't know. Anyways, you might go from being really guarded to suddenly really passionate overnight in terms of something, but it's coming from a very wise place. It's like it's like you hear, it's like a higher calling. It's like you begin to realize like why something wasn't for you, or why you shouldn't have done something, or you know what I mean? If it's not that, you realize why you should have done something. It's like, or you realize why something or someone is good for you. It's like there's this epiphany that you have, Cancer, that like makes you go from like being really, really guarded. For some of you guys, I'm hearing stuck up. Don't take that, whatever. Or really blocked off, to really open all of a sudden, or really confident, or really, you know, I'm just going for it, fuck it, like we're gonna make this happen for myself. It's giving kind of like that. Yeah, you're getting really passionate. Something about your speech as well, the way that you're talking is like a lot more direct. Clarity on the Nine of Wands. It's like you could go from like really closed off to really open. This could also be to a relationship. Here we go, Cancer. Hello. Meow. You could be living with the Pisces here. You could have been really closed off. If this is about love, you could have been really closed off to somebody that you knew was a really good option. Interesting. I mean, I'm not saying that. Clarity on the Judgment card. Maybe you could go from like really guarded with somebody to suddenly like really, really open. For some of you guys, okay, this is a relationship, and it's like maybe you were really closed off and guarded to somebody that like, you know, there was really no reason to be guarded or closed off to. And it's like maybe you kept getting signs about this person because it's like we have the Judgment card here. I'll show you what that looks like so you can see what I'm saying, okay? We have Judgment. Focus. See how everybody's like heeding the universe's call, like you heard it, okay? And then we have your reaction to it. which is anxiety and overthinking. So it's like, maybe you could have gotten like a message or something from the universe about something or someone. I don't know, Cancer. It's given the vibe of like, maybe you were like fighting a message and it's like you realize suddenly, it's like, why am I fighting this? This is clearly a solution. It's kind of giving me like that. And then you go from like holding off from it to like gunning for it, like overnight. I'm hearing overnight, like you might really end up like turning over a new leaf, and it's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going for that, or I'm going for that person. It's like, I'm gonna go for it, because like, why the fuck not? Clarity on the Knight of Wands. I'm hearing Signs by Justin Timberlake, but I'm hearing like, Cupid, don't fuck with me. Oh man. Yeah, Sagittarius energy coming through. You could end up traveling to go see this person. Like if it's like a long distance thing, you could end up traveling. I'm getting that you might travel to see this person. If this is about love, if it's about work, you might end up traveling for a job. You could end up working for like a woman that's like really rich and successful. She could have like really big titties, okay? And like you could have been guarded to working with her, but like now you realize that like maybe this person's not so bad, or maybe they were onto something when they were giving me that piece of advice. It's also something like that. Like you realize, I'm hearing simultaneously true. So maybe you're realizing that like you could be right, but another person could be right as well, especially in terms of like I'm hearing prophetic arrangement. I don't know, Cancer, take that as it resonates, but I was gonna say a professional agreement. It's like somebody else could have an opinion or a style or something like that, and you could have a separate style, and both of y'all could be right, and both of y'all could be great, okay? That's really what I'm getting here. It's like, if it's not that, then if it's about romance, it's like there's something that you were guarding yourself off from when it came to your romantic relationships with somebody specifically that you know like is a good, you want to be with this person. You hella want to be with this person, but you were stopping yourself for overthinking it, or you were being anxious about something, and then suddenly it's like, it just drops one day and you're like, nah, fuck it, I'm going for that. I'm doing it, fuck it, say less. I'm getting like, I'm gonna ask for advice, but Cancer, it's like the advice is probably just to go for it. What's the advice for Cancer in September for their situation? I'm gonna stack your coins. Somebody could have advised you against this, and maybe that like you got in your head because of that. You could be dealing with a Libra here. Your advice, Cancer, whatever it is, assess it logically. Like, okay, so if this is a relationship with another person, it's like, look at the facts and look at what you have to go off of. If it's a good relationship and it's a healthy relationship and you like this person and they like you, why resist it, right? Like, balance the scales. If it's about a job and it's like, maybe it's not like your ideal job or your dream job, but it pays the bills for right now, and this is just a temporary chapter in your life, right? Okay, period. Then it's like, okay, I'll work this job until I get a better job, or I get a better position, or I get a better offer. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, you know, like they pay well, like whatever, I have this and that. Like, try to find the positives in your situation. It's something about that, Cancer, where it's like you learn that two things can be true at the same time. Or you can handle two things at the same time. It's like there's some epiphany, but it's like it's something that you've been led or guided to do for a while now, that now you're beginning to see as a possibility. You know, it's like, oh, this could work. This could work. Wait a minute. And then because you start opening your mind to the potential of whatever this concept is, you start seeing solutions. Whereas before, when you were closed off to it, all you were seeing were problems. That's really how it works out here in these metaphysical streets. But yeah, assess the situation according to what's true and what's false. Like literally nothing, don't add emotions to it. Just be strictly logical. And it's like, go for what you know is right? Stay balanced, stay fair, but do you. But yeah, so that's the message that I have for you, Cancer. I hope that did resonate. Do check out your other placements. If you'd like to book a personal reading, again, check out my bio below. Apart from that, I will be seeing you next time. Check out my other videos. Okay, love you, bye.